Dashboard therapy. You said it last year. You said it last month. You probably said it this morning. Woke up this morning talking about, I need to change my life. I got to go in a different direction. And you mean it. You mean it every single time, right? So you're probably saying, I mean it. I said it. I mean it. So why am I standing in the same spot? Why am I still in the same environment? Why am I still with the same person? Why am I still doing the same old thing? Because see, it's a lot of things that here's what nobody told. Here's what nobody told me. The reason I kept going back, circling back to the same old pain, orbiting around the same old trauma, was because the same trauma, the same patterns, the same people, the same dead ends. It wasn't because I didn't want it bad enough. It wasn't because I didn't feel like it was a dead end. It was simply because I didn't change the story. I said something about not living through your identity, not using that as something that you lead with. Your brain is not always running on willpower. It's running on identity. And your identity is just a story that you have told yourself for so long that you stop questioning whether or not it was even true. Like I said, I used to have the internal monologue that I had was other people's narrative, other people's story, other people's projections, other people's traumas, other people's beliefs, other people's limiting beliefs. And I'm the type of person who, end up back here. I'ma always do this. I'm self, what I'm saying? We'll self-sabotage when things get good because we didn't change the story. You'll say to yourself, I know I want more, but I don't know how to keep it when I get it. And that story is a prison. It's a cage. Every time you try to change your life without changing the story, all right, you just redecorating your prison cell and just calling it a fresh start, a brand new beginning. All right, so the real step is not to change habits. It's not a vision board. Sometimes it's not pattern interruption. Sometimes you have to catch yourself mid-story and ask, who told me this was true about me? Who told me this was it? All right, because most of what's holding you back is not most of what was holding you back is what was handed to you, is what was passed on to you, is what was told to you, and you believed it. And these people who told it to you, who did it to you, they was stuck too. They had experiences that weren't permanent. They probably done grew past the stuff that they've been telling you. How you know? All right, so don't go with that version of you that survived something, that never got updated, that never leveled up. You are not your history. You're not your past. You're not your patterns. You're not your old ways. You're not your limits and beliefs. All right, you're not the ceiling that other people put up over you. All right, and sometimes these people, they be done broke through the ceilings that they have on themselves, and sometimes they didn't. But either way, you're not the version of your life that kept saying you wanted it. All right, that person already exists inside of you. All right, they just been waiting on you to stop telling yourself that old story so that they can get a chance to breathe. All right, change don't happen it don't just start with action. It's got to start with revision. You got to revise that old story. All right, and once you do that, your life will follow. That is your mental wealth. All right, I'm done talking now.